Prop paladin.
All right, so no to my guy. Yes.
Yes, no? Yes. No to him. Sorry.
Okay.
I appreciate it. Okay. So I think Tiki will be back soon. But for the most part, everyone can like start heading in. I'm gonna link the disc again. I think Tiki will be back soon.
Am I on my hunter? Is that what
You're on your hunter. Yes, correct.
There you go.
We should probably have everybody get that flag Weekora, since that will save us like an hour and a half worth of wipes.
Sounds good. If you want to link it.
I don't. I'm here to show problems, not be part of solutions.
Gotcha. Pin flag.
Someone linked it.
Is this actually a working flag Weekora?
No, we're about to find out. We're gonna spend a wipe to try to find out. I mean, I'm sure DBM has a time or two, but I mean, it's a window, so you want to know if you get conflagged, because you literally have to split second check. Also, healers need to have a PvP trinket on.
Is that right?
Yeah. So PvP trinket not only gets you out of the stun, it also removes the dot damage. So if you get a healer and you get conflagged, you can just go and immediately break the conflag and the dot damage that's associated with it. It won't stop you from blowing up the raid, so you still have to get out, but you get out and then immediately PvP trinket. Done deal.
Can we get a mage port from one of my magos? Here we go, Maxim got us.
May the light embrace you. Dionys Akar.
Do we have enough people to start talking about stuff? Or not?
Not yet. Very soon, though. Very soon. As soon as this paladin's in the group, we have how many people in this? Like 21, and a couple people are probably not in this raid, so I'm gonna link the disc again.
Who's tanking? At least the tanks should really try to figure out what to do. Cause
Mutaro, Hamu, and the paladin that dude is gonna invite. He's not in disc yet, so we should wait for him.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
Gotta reload my UI. Alright. Should everybody PvP trinket maybe?
No, because so here's the thing: if you do it right, or not right, but if you do it the way that we're gonna do it, only the healer should get conflagged.
God, when you tell
Because
me things with such confidence, I love it.
the basically it's the warlock tanked chick will conflag somebody. It's a 3-second cast. It targets somebody, and it'll always do it on the third aggro target. So not the tank, not the second aggro, but the third aggro. But like the top 8 should all be healers and the warlock tank. So it's always going to go on a healer. There are
I
times
see.
when your melee try to grief you by cleaving.
Cleaving or something.
Yeah, and so they should not do that.
Can I
And if they
cleave if I'm
do,
below that target?
I guess, but I would say for like eventually, I think you cleave 100%, and you just have them. If the melee get targeted, you just run out. But I think for learning purposes, probably not do that.
Sounds good. Yeah, I watched like positionally, right? Like healers and casters are up top, and the melee are down on the bottom, right?
Yes. There's a specific spot you need to be because
Like the brazier or something.
you have to
Or
be
maybe
just
right
hugged
up
against the
there.
pillar because if you they spawn these things that come and target you, and if you're not perfectly snug against that pillar, they will touch you and literally give you a debuff called Dark Touch. And every time they do that, they can stun you, it does a bunch of damage, and it reduces your healing on you by 5% for like 3 minutes. So if you can imagine, if you continue getting hit by those, eventually you're just not healable. If you stand in this perfect spot, they try to go up the ramp, and by the time they get to you, they despawn, so they don't do anything. It just eliminates the mechanic altogether, mostly.
Are you guys on Felmist?
No twins.
Twins? Okay.
I don't think Brutalis and Felmus were that bad.
No.
How'd you guys deal with the
Not
encapsulate?
boss.
Did you wear any AR for that, or how'd you do it?
We had our I guess on our kill at least, we had our casters spread out on 2 sides behind the like on the wings of the boss, basically, and 20 yards away, so that
If a melee got it, no one got hit.
basically if melee got it, nobody got hit. The one caster group got it, nobody else got hit.
Yeah, and we were in like a loose group so that the priest could hit everyone with Mass Dispel, but like everyone wasn't dead center.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, we were getting raped on that on my couple.
Yeah,
of
that was probably our biggest issue. But
Besides
like,
that, it's easy, right?
yeah, and then so like the mages, what we did is for the mage group, we all stacked in the middle because we can all just block it off, and then like the casters were around us, so if someone else got it, they didn't have as far to travel.
Nice, alright.
Okay, it looks like the prop paladin is
Yeah, sorry about that. Wasn't expecting him to be a dick about it, but I can get a survival hunter if you were trying to just like go right now.
whoop. Sorry, I'm kind of handling like 3 things at once right now. Maxim, if you can go back to no, it's fine. He'll just get a yeah. All right. Yeah, I guess you're gonna have to go on your paladin because our paladin called out. So I would just get a survival. Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
Okay, I have a hunter.
Just invite him whenever. Smooge in the rain. It's all good. It just be like that sometimes.
It's all good. I just gotta finish getting consumed for him.
Yeah, you're good, King.
Togo, AS, by the way.
Yeah, I was going second. I can screenshot my spec for you.
Yeah, just send it to me. You shouldn't have to go kings. I think this red has kings. Let's see. Yep. Okay.
Jalen, did you have a survival, or did you need one?
Yeah, we got one.
I got one.
Sweet.
This guy was survival, right?
Yep.
Okay.
He's
He
a
said
dope.
No.
He's a dope BM hunter, but I told him to play serve, so he says he's never played serve. But
He can just play DM hunter if he's a dope.
Yeah.
A PM hunter if he's dope.
Don't matter to me. I think we'll hit any DPS check just fine. As long as he can not stand in fire, we're all the same. Because I was going to go with all Furies and all BMs and still be okay with it. That's just my mentality. So once everyone gets in, we're good to go. We can talk about things and can start going through the gauntlet. The gauntlet's pretty easy. We just focus the mage and turn the vanquisher away, which is the cleave guy. And typically, if you have a hunter that can like push forward and shoot the imps, I think the imps blow up a few seconds after being hit once. So the one hunter can kind of just peek forward and shoot them as they come, and they never really hurt us. But it's basically just a little gauntlet that we deal with until twins, and it's pretty simple. But if people die, too many people die, we can kind of get annoyed. But I'm pretty sure nothing really runs at us other than the imps. Like the packs are all stationary, right? Like we just run into them, so the imps aren't really too bad if you have a good hunter. So we should have almost everybody in disc now.
can you link disc for Spork? I don't know if you got it or not. Crazy. I don't know if we need a third tank for this, by the way. I think you just two tank it. Like two main.
Yeah, you do, but yeah. I guess you're right. We probably could have got away with that waiting.
Yeah.
That goes out. You want to have your other feral second, so that for 6 seconds he doesn't kill all your melee.
Well, right, but I'm saying like a
But
third.
like you don't need the paladin though.
Oh,
right.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
Yeah.
true. Sorry.
I guess the
Paladin's
paladin's
gonna be
really
in the
good for
healing
this
gear.
gauntlet, though.
Yeah, I misunderstood. Yeah,
I
paladin should
mean,
be
technically, we could have him
healing.
come on like his hunter for that fight or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's whatever. We'll figure it out. Toad just has to get his consumed so we can start talking about things for the most part. If you feel like ready, unless you want to talk about the Matt twins.
I'm ready whenever. Am I gonna be leading the charge for this then?
I would say that you probably know more about twins than I do. I really
Okay.
just will
Sure.
keep people in shape.
Okay. So twins is basically the warlock needs a couple of healers, and that's pretty much he's like a set of hots and one set healer, and I'll do my own thing. You guys can just forget about the warlock. And then there's Sacrilege, who's going to be the melee. From a tanking standpoint, you need 2 tanks because he does a threat drop, or not a threat drop, but like a incapacitate. and then gets the second threat. So you have to be below both tanks. The other mechanic that everybody has to pay attention to is there's shadow damage and there's fire damage. The shadow damage stacks and gives a healing reduction debuff, and so does the fire damage also does a debuff as well. And the only way to clear your debuffs is to get hit by the other school. So if I get hit by a bunch of shadow, like let's say I get 5 stacks and all of a sudden I have 50% healing reduction, I got to stand in a fire or take some kind of fire damage. And same thing for healers too. So if for some reason you guys are not in the right position and you get hit by little imps and you keep getting the shadow debuff, you may have to jump down and take a blaze tick or something just so that it resets your debuffs.
Somebody asked if Sophron Slammer works.
No, it does not. It's been confirmed to not work.
Dad, I brought 100.
All right. Well.
How many stacks can we have before we have to reset it?
I would say, so it's 11%. I think the shadow debuff is 11%. So I would say like once you get to 4, I would start thinking about how you're going to reset. Because that ends up being a lot of healing that you're not getting. It depends on what role you're playing too. Is if you're a DPS, like you can probably cheat and just you're not taking that much unpredictable damage. But if you're a tank, like the Warlock tank or the main tank, probably you don't want to go more than 4 or 5. And a good time is when, in between incapacitates, you guys can go run into the Warlock Blaze real quick. The only other caveat is that she does slow every once in a while, so you may need to. I'm not sure if Freedom works, but you can, try to waddle your way if you have the slow. And I'll try to drop a fire near you so that you don't have to run too far. Positioning is super important. And then the other wipe mechanic that you're going to have is Conflag. So the Warlock tank lady is going to be casting a 3-second cast called Conflagrate. It does a shit ton of damage in an AoE, and then it stuns that person and does a bunch of damage over time. A lot of damage over time, but relatively healable. If you stand in the raid pack, you will it's an immediate wipe, 100%. So the second you get it, I'm not sure if DBM works, but I think it does. You get a skull on your head, you have to run immediately. Most of the time, this is going to go on healers, but every once in a while, somebody picks up secondary aggro from multi-shots or whatever, and ends up being somebody who they don't expect. But you always be on the lookout. Sometimes if melee cleave, it'll be the melee. You just have to run out and avoid anybody near you because you will kill them immediately. Healers wear your PvP trinket. Once you run out, you will still do that AoE damage. The trinket doesn't negate that, but you will get stunned and get that AoE damage, or that's your own damage. But when you trinket it, it actually removes the damage too. So it's actually super nice. And you can get back into the fight to continue healing as you were. The pull is important, kind of like Council or whatever, or Eldari Council or High King. Warlock needs to cast a Searing Pain as soon as a misdirect to a tank, like at the same time, and then all the melee and the tanks jump down. So what will happen is when that misdirect hits, the Sacrolash will start running up the ramp, then come back down, so that way she's not near anybody else. And that's it. Pretty straightforward. There's going to be little nuances, like little positioning where you take the tank. You want to make sure that the Sacrolash, she's the ones that spawns the little shadows that will chase healers. You want them to take the longest route up the ramp so that the second they get up there, they despawn. So there's a specific place you guys have to tank them, which is basically just almost under the healers, but not completely under because you don't want to be LOS. There is going to be a ledge and a ledge boss, which means that if to get on the ledge, if you jump down and fall, you'll aggro the boss and it'll be a wipe. So what you want to do is turn on your toggle walk and RP walk up the ramp. You'll always be able to do it. 100% success. There's no reason to try to jump it, especially on like wipe 14 when everybody's frustrated and and that's it. I think from this point we should see it, and then we'll make adjustments as we go. It's basically going to be a lot of it is on healers, and a lot of it is on tanks making sure they can fix their stacks.
So, quick question.
Yes.
Couldn't find this on the wiki. Are they tauntable if I have to drop my shadow stacks to get heals? Or do I just pull the boss to the fire, take a ticket?
I believe it is tauntable. I am not 100% sure, but I believe it is tauntable because you can't wait till incapacitate to get taken over, because otherwise you just incapacitate and you can't. So I would assume that otherwise it's impossible.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm hoping they're.
Well, before we go here, we have to figure out this survival thing. Only one of you needs to be survival, so doesn't matter to me which one. You guys are both good hunters, so doesn't really. Just figure it out and then go respect.
One is in chat already.
Well, Deus says he's a server already, right?
Yeah, it looks like he is right now.
Yeah, so that's fine. That's already fixed. Spork is just finishing up his gear, but we can get started and just summon him. No need to waste more time.
Okay.
No?
I agree. Let's buff up fully, and I'll do a ready check.
Am I just thanking X targets here?
Yeah, you'll be on X here. Pyro will be on Skull, and Toe will be on Circle. So Toe actually is still in chat, so we're still waiting on
Yeah,
him.
give me like 2 seconds. Right? How does that work?
Oh, everyone make sure you have PvP on.
Oh, is that a thing again?
Yes. Hit this portal in the front. There's a mage table in the front, guys.
Alright. Cool. Etc. etc. Like, trying to figure out what buff I'm missing, but I don't have demonic sacrifice. That's what it is.
So the tank can get conflagged too, right?
What's that? I mean, they shouldn't be. They should not be anywhere near on the threat table for the other guy, right? But yes, in theory, you can.
The wiki
Anybody
says
can.
it's usually third on threat.
Yeah.
For the warlock.
Said usually, right? But like,
Yeah,
I watched the video. I watched a video of a tank getting conflagged. That's why I asked that. I just want people to be aware, like, shit happens and like something like that could happen. So we need to like prepare maybe for that too.
You just have the melee back out for a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. And
Okay,
also,
what happened to the tank? Never mind. Yeah. Okay.
what you can also do is like set up a quick, if it is tauntable, which it should be, I could just set up a quick taunt and then that person runs out. I mean, you have to be really heads up, but
Yeah, let's say if cat sprint. If we're quick enough.
I'm pretty sure we also like lessen pop CDs on pull while killing Sacrolash, right?
That is correct. Yeah. I am, if you look at my gems, I'm like full stam. Like every single one of my pieces is just gems for stam, so that should give healers some leeway.
Yeah, there's Hamu and Mutara. Those are 2 tanks.
Alright.
Alright, I'll talk to the MTC over there in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, I'm at like 150 hits, but that shouldn't be an issue. If it is, then I'll change it up.
So when the boss, like, when you kill one of the bosses, right, the other one gains the ability to the other
Correct.
one, but, like,
yeah.
So nothing really changes, right? The fight's
No,
still,
so everybody jumps down, and the reason why you jump down is because, well, the reason why is because you need to get hit by that Shadow Nova to clear the fire damage you're going to be taking. Otherwise, you take too many stacks. So what ends up happening is everybody jumps down, the Warlock continues to tank, and everybody else is in melee range. So she does like an AoE, like a 12-yard Shadow Nova, and that will clear the fire stacks on the raid. And so that's important that the raid is in that range. The Warlock tank shouldn't need to get clear, but sometimes he also has to walk in.
Yeah, sounds good.
Cool.
Cool. Seems like a fun fight.
It is. Our healers have, how many? Do we have 7 or 8?
7.
Plus prop pally?
Yeah.
When do you list?
Right off the rep.
Just remember that everyone has to be behind. If you're like on the Warlock boss, everybody has to be behind the healers so that healers can soak and flag, and that on the boss that we're killing, everybody has to be behind the second tank for when the main tank gets incapacitated, like on Gertzog. All right, Toe's here. He's buffing up now. We can pretty much get going as soon as he's ready. Just let us know.
Sweet, I got to 14k on this too.
Table by chance?
Sure.
Thanks.
I mean, you should just never.
Yeah, I agree.
You should, don't even entertain the thought, honestly. But if she's a melee hitting thing, so she's gonna run up the ramp. So there's really no. If you jump down, she's gonna come right and smack you. Otherwise, she's just gonna run up all the way up the ramp. So you have time to shatter and stuff.
The problem is if she summons
everybody's ready.
images, right? She will like the images themselves do an AOE stun.
Yeah.
And if they
We're
AOE
killing the
stun
life
healers,
shaper or the mana fiend first.
They cleave, right? These guys.
X and circle
Vanquishers
cleave the
do,
vanquishers.
I'm on
The
circle,
bear should
right?
get the vanquishers, and then Toe, you should get skull and everything else. All right, let's go. They run at you really fast, so just make sure you're not getting cleaved by these guys. Bears, make sure you're stacking.
Donkey, watch it. I have dark pact. I'm so fucking smart.
Alright, we can start pushing forward. So, Celeste, whenever you see a imp coming, like this
There's one
volatile
coming
fiend,
now.
I want you to shoot at it, okay?
Okay.
And everyone get away from it. You want to stay away from it because they blow up. And Celeste, you want to be like basically where the tanks are, always looking for them. There's another one coming. Yep.
The arts on the pool.
I can't kill it alone, I don't think. There's a lot of help.
No, it's not. It's not that you kill it. It's that you hit it and then it blows up like 3 seconds after. So you have to hit it super far away from us. It'll die from one hit every time. You just have to hit it with something.
Maybe my pet, actually?
Yeah, whatever you want to do is fine. When I watched people do it in videos, the hunter was just like forward. Yeah, maybe it's slowable.
You can hit it with a concussive shot. That'd be best, honestly.
Yeah,
The timing.
I didn't get it now. Sorry.
Literally any hit works. It doesn't have to do that much damage. Just they blow up like a time after.
Yeah, I get it now. Okay.
Not slowable? Okay.
Can we get a food buff real quick? I forgot to sit.
You don't really need a food buff right here, bro.
There's a fiend coming. Make sure you hit it early. That was from there.
Can you bring the Vanquisher to me?
There's another one
Iron?
coming. Make sure you guys
Yeah.
hit Celeste. I think it's ideal having 2 hunters here for that, but after this we're just gonna get a res on Donkey, so make sure we have enough people forward to hit those fiends.
And mind control too.
What is doing that mind control? Is it the Soulbinder?
It's probably the Soulbinder that comes in, yeah. I'm pretty sure they come in and just do it automatically. I watched a bunch
So I
of people
died,
die.
and there's a new imp coming. If you can
Okay.
tank it, one of you guys up there. It seems like you can just put a tank up there too. So that's another option.
Or a warrior can just intercept, maybe.
Kill this soul guy that keeps mind control.
It's dispellable too, though.
Okay.
Oh, it's like the ZA one.
Just MD on it then. More mobs are coming.
Do hunter traps work on the imps? Do you place one on?
No, they're not slowable.
Oh.
You just have to have somebody hit it, and the raid has to be conscious of where they're at.
If you
What
toss
about-
like a explosive trap?
That's an
with it,
explosive
it-
trap,
it-
yeah.
explode.
Oh, explosive trap, I got you. I thought you were saying frost trap.
Isn't there a delay on it by the time it? I don't know.
Not exactly sure. Let's try to kill this and res these people. Let's res them fast. Res Donkey Clap and the Paladin first. Kill this mob, boys.
I have combo.
Cable.
Did you not get hit by that? Did
I
it not
fully
explode on you,
resisted
Pyro?
it. I resisted
Okay.
it. Here comes another one now, and more mobs.
Yep, it's fine.
I'm gonna soak the fiend here.
Just rebuff the people who died.
Him's coming.
Nobody hit that.
Yeah, if I have threat on this, then like
free rage.
Ham, you gotta go get the next imp or
Yep.
whatever, vice versa.
Kill the mana fiend first.
Him coming down.
Them coming down.
Melee back up.
I mean, pack down.
Yeah,
Yeah. Not a bad idea. It's also like if you see the imp coming, you hear the imp coming, you just back up. I didn't get hit by that.
There's
Letting
a
damage out.
couple mobs coming and an imp behind it. I'll just blow up the imp at the top. I think I can take it. This one.
We stack the assassin with the rest of the mobs.
I mean, I'm trying to avoid the auto like blow up on the top of the ramp as it comes around, but we can take it up here and eat that.
Somebody shouldn't be eating it. Somebody should be forward to hit it every time.
Yep.
When the mobs come, he just comes back around and the tanks get ready to grab them. And if somehow one reaches through, we just back up a little bit for a second and then push forward. Be being chilling. This should just be 1 or 2 more pats before this next pull. Yep, here we go. And they're imp too. Good job, Celeste. So far.
This will be fun to speed run.
You want to see what that distance does?
Decreases spell damage.
I got the one on the left. I got circle.
Yeah, I got the right.
Give the tank a second for threat, guys.
X is just free.
I got hit by cleave.
Maybe try coiling the fiend? It resisted the name.
I bet shadow burning it. It's like an instant. It's pretty good.
We have mobs coming. Try to get
Yeah,
off Celeste up there.
Nah. They don't like pain. There's an imp coming though. We should get
We can
gonna
really
have to go up
move.
there and get it.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you, the Vanquishers, because we're gonna clip
It can be anyone. It looks like about 5k damage or so. Like you gotta do like exactly 5k damage and then blow up. It's just I have range, so in theory I'm good.
Pyro, I think it's better that one of us grabs 2 Vanquishers and you just grab whatever's coming.
Whatever, yeah, the new ones, the assassins that
Yeah.
coming through, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, just like the Centurions in Black Temple.
Yeah.
Do you know if they had like a tank up there with them though, Jay?
No, they didn't. He just every time mobs coming, he pulled back, and like the grade just kept moving forward. They were clearing stuff a lot quicker too. I just felt like right there, like a lot of the deaths were from cleave. I don't like. It felt like there wasn't really consistency in where the mobs were faced. Like in the last one, I was behind it the whole time, and then I just get cleaved. What happened there? Did we run through it or something? Or it's like 4 of us died, and there's no way we were just all standing in front of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that might have happened when I went to taunt X. Like there was an X that was just beating the casters up, like. So I went to the side and grabbed.
Yeah,
X.
but I feel like if that's happening, Toe or the Warriors can do it. Just like in our raids, man. I don't think you guys should ever be taunting things that cleave and cleave us to death, trying to be a hero and then we die. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Toe's taunt was on cooldown, so.
You can direct one of us to taunt too, or you can just say,
Alright.
"Hey, like bring that
Oh,
to
well.
the tank." I think saying "bring it to the tank" is better than turning your mob and killing 4 of us. I mean, this is like not the first time. You know what I'm saying? You can't just run up. I'm pretty sure they respawn. Yeah. So. Exactly. I mean, if I see a mob on a caster and my frames are a little different than they are on live, I'm gonna taunt it and bring it to you guys. Not that wild.
Also, it might be safer to just blast a Vanquisher down real quick to freeze up a tank. Even
Sounds
though
good.
the other stuff might do more damage, but just having another tank free is good. I don't know what the Mana Fiend does though, to be honest.
Which mob is mind controlling people?
It was the Soul Binder.
Soul Binder, yeah.
I think the Mana Fiend does like some sort of AoE that saps mana.
Yeah. When I didn't set up my weak ore for this, but I've been trying to mark the Mana Fiend's skull and then the Vanquisher's X circle. We can nuke down a Vanquisher to free up a tank, but we also have 3 warriors who can taunt and bring them to the bears really easily.
Okay,
And
I think we're all
sometimes I'm
ready.
just tanking them. All right. Let's go. Tanks forward.
So fast.
At any point we feel a little overwhelmed too, next time we'll just lust to get through it. There's no point like piping through the gauntlet when we can lust. I have aggro on this guy and I Blood Fury, thank you. Okay, let's push forward. So this one mind controls. I don't know if you can ground it. Oh, yeah. Don't think so though. Just make sure we can master the spell on top of when it happens.
Did anyone get it there?
Y'all running into the imp all crazy like. Don't I go the next packet? Try to kill these 2 first.
That felt like you just smelled.
Yo, Export, I don't know if you're in disc, but can you help Celeste kill the imps as they come? Yep. Cool, thank you. Let's get this res before we pull the next pack.
I res them.
Okay, we're good to go then.
I got the one on the right.
Gotta get used to these guys. They run so fucking fast.
Yeah, you should probably just pre-drop conk ahead every
like,
time.
I try to run in, talk, but they always run fast.
Like, if you taunt the one I'm tanking, I can grab the one that they're coming.
I got it.
Can't taunt any of these.
Alright, kill this Soul Binder right now, marking the skull. Get a battle res on Donkey Cloud from Mutaro in a second.
Yep. Currently tanking 2 Vanquishers.
Okay.
I'm gonna taunt the one that has more HP and then you can be res.
Okay. Alright, res.
Oh, you're good to go battle res now. Okay. Rebuff him and keep pushing forward.
Rage.
Let's wait for that Pat.
Good idea. It's not kickable, by the way. Keep trying to kick anything, but nothing works.
Have you tried arcane bombing?
I don't have any on me.
Hmm.
Should have brought some. It's on my
I got the
Yeah, start
We're
with the
good
one
to
on the yeah.
I'm grabbing
So-
it and bringing it to you. I'm grabbing it. Okay, Toe got it. If any run past Toe, I'll just try to grab it, okay? I'll grab like the first thing.
Alright, I'm gonna top the one off you, Hassel.
Alright.
Toe, is it the
Alright.
mana that, I mean, the mana feed? What it means is you do lose your mana.
Yeah, there's a ton of men. I don't know if I'm
There's
not
I don't know where it's coming from though.
a mob
I don't know
here.
if I'm not gonna get kills.
Another one up top. Somebody bring it down.
9 tons of cooldown.
Couple of mobs here. Just get ready to AoE, but just wait for the tank to get threat. Kill the Vanquisher and then swap to Skull.
I got the one on the left first.
Hold on. Let
Bring it-
people drink first.
Yeah.
Let these pats come.
Hold.
No, these ones just come.
Oh.
Like this one right here. I'll mark the next one now. Okay.
I got X here.
Alright.
Wow, it just literally ran in one shot. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm bringing it back, but
Dante, when you get a good lead on your mob.
I'm taunting now.
Okay.
I think you have to try to frisbee at Skull if you have it up.
Oh yeah. Did I try to be first? It still doesn't target me.
Yeah. Let's try to actually get reses on these guys before we proceed. I know mobs will keep coming, so tanks be ready to go forward.
I can.
Do they stop coming when we enter the room?
I'm pretty sure
They
there's more
should.
packs. Are there? Or is this it?
Oh no, there is other side. No.
There's inside this room. There's a pack.
Yeah. So hold up. Just try to get the reses real quick.
The other side is going
There,
tomorrow,
too.
so yeah.
Water.
I think that's it.
There's 2 soul binders in this pack. Or
Watch your cleave and AoE. That's a. I would single target this.
Everyone single target Skull then. Cool. We're gonna pull. Okay, mind control's going out, single target. Cool. Marking out a Skull next. We're good to go. Chill. Okay.
We can skip this pack if you want it.
Yeah, we're gonna skip it. We're just gonna hug right.
Rush loot.
Okay, there's a pat right here. You ready to go? Power good Skull here.
I got left.
2 Vanquishers here, care. Turn them
Watch
away.
you.
We're gonna go on the Mana Fiend, which is circle here. Just don't get cleaved, guys.
I got 3 of them.
Yeah, who's getting this Vanquisher? Who's hammering that?
I'm on X.
Yeah, because I'm a little confused on the marks.
There's some weird line of sight stuff. Right
Yeah,
there.
next time we
This
should
stuff,
take it
by
at the
way.
top of the ramp.
Sounds good. Yeah, I would just say that like if the marks are confusing, just make sure you see that it's a vanquisher and pull it away and just talk to each other. It's all good though. We're in the room. This is where the boss is.
Chaos.
All right.
So we need to get up on the sledge where No Life is there, but don't jump there. Just literally toggle up walk, and you can just walk right up. Easy peasy. Untoggle walk.
I don't know if the corner works as well as like.
Just come up here, yeah.
If you fall down, though, you know you are.
It literally pulls up, yeah. Super easy.
So that's for casters and healers, by the way.
Casters and healers and hunters, yep.
Melee, we're gonna be going to where I'm gonna be on triangle.
You guys just jump down though. Yeah.
No, I saw people like hug along the wall and hide like behind that little lantern over there until it was time to go in. But I guess it's all the same.
Okay. We lost off the bat. I think you even lost group 5, and just so that we can see more of the fight,
Yeah,
and then we'll optimize DPS. At the beginning. I don't know. Mood, do you want to start off on Skull, and then?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I guess Toe, you just you just hold heal, right? There's not much for you to do. Yeah. In terms of healing assignments, for me, it should be 1 healer plus hots from a druid is enough. I don't know who you want healing me, but I'll be the warlock tank.
Everybody needs shadow prot and every buff. Just for the record.
The paladin?
Yeah, I was
So
gonna
we
say
could-
I'll stay on you.
Okay. Perfect. I honestly haven't really given much thought to the rest of the raid healing assignments versus tank healing versus all that stuff. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of raid damage all over the place. You just spam chain healing, circle of healing, hope for the best. We have
We're rocking
7.5.
7, guys.
Yeah, plus the Holy Paladin or the Prop Paladin.
So how far do we have to move out if we get the conflagrate?
You have to move to where I am. So if you look at Skull here.
Okay, so not that far.
Not that far, no.
I'll put a flare
Slowly
down.
RP walk over.
Yeah, and then please be careful, like jumping back on when you're trying to get back. I don't want you to spend like an hour in the fight, but if you do end up having to drop, it's like not the worst thing in the world. Just knows that you're gonna get a lot of like when those imps spawn and you're a circle of healing priest, like all of those little shadow spawns are gonna come and hit you and give you the shadow debuff and stun you and do all that sorts of stuff. So, you know, it is what it is. But at the beginning, there's no reason not to walk up.
Do we need to have Sacrilege on focus for the weak aura to work?
So that's a good question. So can somebody link that weak aura? The answer is there's no other target to focus, so you may as well. It doesn't hurt.
I'll link it again.
And I'll also call it, and DBM should also have it. Let me turn on some of this stuff here.
That's who we're killing them first, right? Or
No, sorry. You need to have Elephas on.
I've set icons set for conflag people and Shadow Nova targets.
So, just to kind of give you everybody a heads up on how this goes, we'll have a pull timer. I'll cast on Diamond. We'll have a misdirect to Mutaro. The first one can be Deus, or Celeste to Mutaro, and they need to hit at the same time. So as soon as my flag hits, your distracting shot hits, and then all the melee and tanks jump down. All the healers are already in ranged or in position. We DPS. I'm going to be where I'm standing will be some fires, so I'm going to keep them away from where the melee is until a tank tells me that they need a fire to wipe their stacks, and then I'll get a fire close to them. As far as melee, if you guys get conflag, which you shouldn't, but if you do, please run out. You have to run out immediately. Okay.
Pyro, do you know where you're tanking this? Do you
I
and
was
him know where you're
told
supposed to?
directly underneath the ledge, but also
So-
out just far enough to be LOS for healers.
Yeah, so let me see if I can throw a flare. I hope I can. Do I have a flare? I do.
I have some. Okay, cool.
There. You want to be like here.
And he wants to be there, and he wants the boss to be like on the wall side of him, right? Like he's
Yes, in an ideal world, I think if anywhere in that vicinity, those by the time they get to
Don't the images spawn from the melee? So yeah, I would probably want the ad as close to the wall as possible, so that the healers like it can despawn before it gets.
As long as the melee can get heals though too, I guess. We don't want to be like deep under.
And, yeah, so we lust and we blast skull. And basically just do not kill the raid with conflag, get through the healing, and that's pretty much it. And the tanks have to just figure out the stacks. DPS, you also need to figure out stacks. So if you get 4 or 5 shadow, you need to go sit in a blaze. Wait till you're 100% health. Take a there's gonna be a bunch of fire near where I am, where Diamond is. You'll see a bunch of fire down there. You just literally go into the fire, take one tick, and get out. That way you can be healable again.
We're pure cat after Skull dies, right?
What's that?
Like you're taking the whole rest of the fight? Okay, just
Yes, yeah. After Skull dies, it becomes one mob. Everybody jumps down, and then it's just a easy peasy fight. Okay. I'm clicking off salve, Madame Toe, so don't reach salve.
Do you have an MD? You're just gonna MD Skull to Mutaro after Deuces goes out. So you're the second MD to Skull on Star.
Okay.
My icon.
Make sure warlocks or priests have PvP trinkets. I don't know how close I can get without pulling, so I'm gonna say I'm gonna put a pull timer of 20, and I'll get close when it's closer. That way you can rescue the pull.
You can get pretty close. Like you can get all the way to the wall. It almost looks like you can skip them and go to that trash back there if you wanted to. Like that's, but I don't know.
But I want to know how close I can get to the edge. That's the.
Yeah, I don't know.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, get ready.
Dodge on angle, of course.
It's all good.
Just dragon and then returner.
Okay, lust. Everybody lust. Everybody lust.
Is she tauntable?
Conflag, by the way.
Not tauntable.
Okay.
I'm
So
bewildered. It's on you.
yeah.
Goose, jump.
Oh, somebody.
Went one on me.
It should
You
come
can't
back.
be higher threat than the second tank, guys. I tried to explain that before. It might be a white.
Warlock tank is dead.
Yeah. we got
So-
black up there.
Well, the weak are worth. That's a good thing.
And they're not tauntable. We know that now. So
So they're not tauntable. Okay.
not tauntable. Yeah. So you literally can never be above Mutaro or.
Isn't that what we said before the fight?
I'm
though?
saying it again because obviously.
No,
people
I'm not
didn't
saying that to
listen.
you.
I know. Okay,
I'm
I
just
know.
like, why is somebody ripping when like the whole thing is be behind the second tank? Like, don't be a monkey. You know, just we're trying to see the fight. You know what I'm saying?
Who
Just
got
not going on
conflag, by the
blocks.
way?
I got
The first one, Oti.
It was Otis.
And he went out, so it's
Okay,
fine.
perfect. Everything went fine. Okay, perfect. And that's literally the entire phase 1. Like that's pretty much it. There's gonna be some nuances we have to fix with like whatever, but that's pretty much it.
You want us to zone in or just res okay?
If you can res up there, that'd be cool. I think anyone who's died down below probably has to run in though.
Yeah, our DPS is gonna obliterate them. We just gotta live.
Every time I watched streamers do this fight, it really looked like the bosses died so quickly. Like if you remember early on when we did Twin M's, like those bosses, their health was not moving. Like this shit is not the same.
Yeah, I almost think that like if you have a lusted group of healers, it may be even easier with 6 healers that are lusted for like 90% of that phase, and just fucking get them down as quickly as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Lust the healers. You're a mad lad.
I know.
They'll love to hear that.
Yeah. Tiki's already jotted you down for loot.
I don't even want loot. You'll have to do something else. No,
Everyone
you
saw
cannot
what
spread on
happened.
this here. Yeah.
So just make sure. Wait, why did I get dismounted but you didn't? The fuck? Can we spread on the ledge? Everyone died to the blaze on the ledge and no one saw.
No, so the reason why there was blaze on the ledge is because I died, and so the next person in threat was a healer, and so whenever she hits somebody with a fireball, she drops a blaze on the ground, and so I'm just like hitting 2 searing pains and then sidestepping the blaze. She's dropping it every like 4 seconds. But obviously, when the warlock tanks dies, it's gonna go on the caster group. It's a wipe anyway.
Make sure you hug the right side when we go past this mob we skipped.
I feel like I should ungem all this stam, but I'll do that later.
If you want to, like, if we wipe and you want to go port and get some more, that's on you. Don't mind.
No, that's fine. It'll be all right. This is not going to be the reason why we wipe.
Can I just get like one opener on a new boss that isn't parry or dodge on Mango? Please, please, just please.
You have MDs. You're chilling.
Yeah, I know. It's just really annoying.
We might need to MD the second tank.
Second tank. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Who's the second tank, by the way? I don't.
The second feral.
I mean, I throttle a little bit because I thought she was tauntable and he got a bad opener. But I'll just bump, and if I over aggro, we over aggro. We're just wearing almost
not
same
that
gear.
bad of a. That's not that bad of a thing. If you over aggro, just call it if like it turns to you, right?
Yeah.
Just so the healers know.
This is probably going to be
us fighting as hard as we can, so that the DPS don't have to hold back, is probably a good thing. But obviously, they know they can't be second ever.
Okay, everybody safely get on the ledge using your little walkie tech. I'm gonna click off self.
Demon slaying. I need wild also. My boys.
Good.
Healers, did I ever LOS you, or was I always in range?
Running in from the start, your LOS of all the healers until you engage. That's the only thing I can see.
Basically on pull is what he's saying. Like, yeah.
So yeah, we can't like pre-hot you.
All right.
Oh, I see what you mean here. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, that's too long. Pull time.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Demon slaying.
It's on ham. Parry up Mango, of course.
Ghost, can you put up Curse of Elements on Backlash?
Yep. Can you put it under the ledge more?
Can flag.
Kata. We did.
Oh, somebody can flag the raid.
It's Kata the mage. He didn't
Wait, what? I blinked out.
Did you?
Yeah, I'm over here.
Oh, I'm seeing all these people. Somebody can flag her.
Yeah, someone.
The only flags I saw was on Kata.
Her target was you. But I'm not sure if your DBM said anything to you.
I guess I just didn't blink early enough.
Can somebody get the weak aura up again, by the way?
Yeah, I have the weak aura. It's just saying not loaded.
I linked it like 20 fucking times.
Well,
my
it's
boy.
not loaded because the fight has to start.
Oh, well, yeah, I have the weak aura.
Just focus the fire lady, and whenever she casts Kata, watch who's she casting on.
Yeah, that was
Is
my
it not
bad.
putting a marker on the person? I have my DBM set to do that.
I thought I
It's
blinked
not on
early
my
enough.
end. Yeah, I don't see a marker.
Yeah, it's not showing up.
Okay. Oh.
For elements, do you need elements on both here, or what was it?
I was supposed to put elements on
the tank. The tank has other things, to worry about.
No, I'll do it. It's fine. It's easy.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah, I just missed it I resisted because I'm not wearing full spell hit.
Okay.
Is it an automatic wipe if the person that gets
Yes.
flag doesn't move out of the way?
That's pretty much like the only wipe of the fight is like conflags or enough people dying to not resetting their stacks somehow. Like that's the fight right there.
Yeah.
Alright, thanks guys for the logs.
So did I just blink like the second it popped so it hit everybody?
That doesn't. Yeah, you just have to do it immediately. Don't try to sneak out an extra arcane or whatever.
Yeah.
I think you could see him casting the conflag as well if you focus target.
Yeah, I have him focused. I just wasn't paying enough attention.
This run back is not sick.
Imagine how
disappointing.
Yeah, this is this run back gives people time to reflect on their shortcomings. Like,
Too much time.
yeah, you just have to stop doing whatever it is you're doing.
Yeah.
Are we resable down there? From like, should we not be running back if people are up here alive?
I don't know, to be honest.
I mean, it's possible I can res you like from the ledge, I think.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just kind of depends on where.
Maybe running back is still fine. I just want to save time, I guess. Also, should like be like Nightmare Seed this or not Nightmare Seed? Frozen Rune this fight if we have some.
Wouldn't
Or
hurt.
is it not really? Fire damage isn't really the problem.
It doesn't seem like it is, because like if you get hit by it, it's a wipe anyway, right?
Yeah, actually, not wrong.
Like it's only the melee DPS who.
I'm just
maybe
getting hit by
takes out.
shadow damage the whole time, and I'll take fire the second I step into it for a second. But
Yeah, are you guys? Is melee getting a lot of stacks of fire of shadow?
I had 8 when I died there.
Yeah.
But
I mean, that was a wipe,
stopped
yeah.
doing mechanics. I'm just saying at that point.
But I
in the
think
fight,
at 8,
at
you know,
40
you're-
seconds in the fight, I have 8 stacks.
Yeah, but just a heads up. So like at 8, that's like 88% healing reduction.
Yeah, of course. I was gonna
Yeah.
go out, but so I think they go out every 5 seconds.
I had 4 there.
You only had 4? Maybe my.
I dropped a repair bot.
It's also strange that a mage got picked for conflag. I would have thought healers for sure.
So how are we
Maybe
going to do
he-
the tank swaps for the healing reduction for the ferals if they're not tauntable?
It's a great question. I think whenever you get incapacitated, I don't know if you get your threat back. Do you?
Yes, you do. It's just like Herb
Yeah.
Drug. It's a
do you-
disorient. It's not like a threat drop.
Yeah.
It's not like a knockback like a threat drop.
So I think you just drag the boss to fire. I'll bring a fire to you at some point, and then it'll be right there. You could just literally walk into a blaze and walk out.
Okay.
Cool. Think we're ready?
Yep. I was just trying to watch an example of that being done. We're good to go. Do a full timer.
You guys can pre-hot
Who
me
should
here.
I soulstone? One of the priests, I guess.
5,
Or
4,
one of the priests of the
3,
druids.
2, 1.
Yes.
Not in range for Kurt.
Sans remove.
Is this boss too far for casters?
It's fine now.
Unplug. Access. Run.
I'm blinded.
Holy shit, dude! I was still walking. What? That's on me.
Yeah, I don't know.
He forgot. He
I forgot
forgot.
to
He
take
turned off
walking
his
off my
RP
gun. Yeah, like, that's on me. I'm so sorry. Like, that's on me.
It's all
My
good.
SS was on CD, by the way, so unfortunate.
Like, I was like, why the
All
fuck am I not
good.
moving?
Just run back.
That shit's hilarious.
I was actually thinking about that earlier, and I
All
forgot
right,
to mention it.
Tiki, we need a weak aura that tells you if your RP walk is on or off.
Yeah.
Getting on that.
I'd much rather have these wipes than somebody jumping down and having to run back.
Yeah.
You guys never used to do the ZG farm at shows. I could jump on a tightrope if I had to from a fucking bridge.
You're gonna mount up, Jalen? You're gonna walk all the way there, dude.
Doing my little monologue, that's all.
Where do you want me to tank it? Because I think that I tried to follow your steps.
So
Pyro.
what we were trying to
Well, I
explain
had to
before
chase
is
the boss because I think it got MD to you. I saw it running at you.
yeah,
That's
but you
why
guys like you keep tanking it like a little further out than I think we want it to be. I
Okay.
think we want her to be like closer to like as close to the ledge as possible without LOSing everybody.
Well,
right?
I think is the boss actually like are the ads actually making it to ranged? If it's not, then it's not a problem. I think there's a bunch of leeway. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention.
I just know that they're
ones come up.
where they're at. The range are already like 20 yards away, so we don't want to like out of range the shadow priest and the mage. So like if you're tanking in the middle of the room, I think you are more or less doing that, or you're putting them in a position that they can't DPS for a second or two. So closer to the casters is better.
Yeah, I'll try to show you this time, Ham, where.
I mean, I have a
Once
smoke
we-
flare if you want to throw it down.
Yeah, I have flares on me. Like I can throw it. I think I do. But yeah.
Are we using both MDs on both tanks or just one?
You got one, and I got one. But I think the problem is like whoever was MDing you like crit harder or hit harder because it started to run at you before I even.
Yeah,
got to
maybe
the main
stagger
one.
them a little bit. Like it doesn't need to be immediate.
Oh, wait. Yep.
Yeah, wait on the one on Ham for sure.
By him, you mean Hammo?
Hamu, yes.
Sounds
I
good.
don't have the word Ham in Mutaro's name, so.
Ham because he's a Tauren.
I gather.
Wait a minute.
Where?
Don't fall down, buddy. Yeah, like if the boss pulls, can I wait out of the room? Should we have people practice jumping up and down real quick, or is
That's
it...
where you want us to stand, or?
That's where, like, I kind of want the boss to be because
I don't
you
want
see where
to
the
go
casters are standing up there, where Gozu's at, like right now on the top right.
Yeah.
That's like probably 20 yards from mind play.
And you will be
A little bit in more towards this, like where the second.
towards the
pile is-
inside or the outside?
Like as if you're heading back up the ramp. Like I don't know
Okay.
if that's north. Yeah.
Bro,
Like,
what?
I just had a fucking heart attack trying to jump up there.
Yeah, just.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh my
hey,
God.
if you can't do it, if you need RP block, sure, but like, click that shit off.
RP, huh? And you can test it here. See, like, alright, I'm fast again. Alright, I think we're ready. I hope I'm ready.
Yeah, I mean, like it's.
Set focus.
Yep, set focus to X. Alright,
This is the X
go.
by the way.
Five, four,
Demon slaying.
3, 2, 1.
Thanks, both have it. It's fine. Mutaro
So
has it.
Mutaro?
Let me just get her for a second. Fairy fire. One of the bears if you can.
I got resist.
Gozu. Good job. Heal him though.
So on Hamu.
Dispel boss. Who gets the thing that needs to be dispelled? Is it the fire boss or is it Skull?
Yes. Fire boss. Spell that.
Melee, you might need to reset stacks pretty soon.
Yeah, I'll get you
Yeah.
guys one here.
The ranged are getting fucking owned by-
Gozy.
There's Ed. I need to reset my stacks. Oh, it's a wipe anyway.
It's a wipe anyway. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So for healing assignments, I think we actually would be perfectly fine with just a druid on you.
Okay, perfect. That's even better.
Yeah.
I did take a little bit more damage than normal there, but just because I got hit by a bunch of shadows too.
We have a
Ham,
guy
anytime like we're close in threat and like I have the boss, like you should like anything greater than 5, you should probably try to like run over and grab a quick flag or a fire dot, and then come back.
But also, like, it'll lower your threat instead of you having a throttle. You just reset your stack, maybe.
Because I thought about doing the same thing. Maybe I was muted real quick, but I asked you how many stacks you were at. Because I was about ready to go reset my stack. I was at like 6. So.
Do we reset at 5 or?
I don't know.
It's 11%.
Yeah,
So
that's 55% less healing. So I think 5 is probably a decent number.
Okay.
And then, like, if you're high stacks and I can't get the boss off you, you just have to throttle yourself. So I can pass you and then you can go reset yours and come back. I don't think it's a race at all. Like, I think we just have to do the mechanics.
I mean, on the first blind was when I took over you.
Yeah, exactly. And then that's when I should have probably just went and refreshed my stacks or dropped my stacks off. I think I was only at 3 at that point, though, so I wanted to wait a little bit longer.
yeah, but if you have the opportunity, you may as well.
I think you use every
for sure.
opportunity to do it.
I was looking to see how far over I'd have to run, and
Yeah.
it's also a good chance to do it because that's probably the longest time where she's not going to cast Bewildering again. So then the boss stays in the same spot, right? So we should just try to reset every Bewildering if we can.
What I can do is I'll actually
if the threat swaps.
during the first come flag, I'll run closer to you guys. That way, the fire stacks are super close.
Okay.
Because it seems like you guys aren't getting enough stacks that early. Like it's usually after the flag that you guys are.
Does the boss Shadow Nova the casters ever, or does it only
No.
do the melee?
You should
So
only hit the melee.
Okay.
But yeah.
I also feel we should like swap the positioning of the boss, and instead of tanking like outside doors, be like inside, so we can get the fire closer to us.
Like have our physical bodies, like to the right, or
like towards the inside instead of like towards the outside.
Inside, as in towards the right side or outside.
Yeah, I don't think you explained yourself very well there. I understand what you're saying. He's saying he wants the tanks to have their backs to the wall that the casters are standing on.
Okay.
Something like that.
I think.
As long as we're not LOSing the healers there, then that's fine.
No, not like your back on the wall, just your back facing that direction, as opposed to being the other way.
Okay.
I don't know what that changes. Alright, I need wild buff, and I'm good to go. My last buff every time. 2 druids. Focus X right now. Demon slaying up. I'm gonna do a pull 10.
Set focus.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bless is up in 20 seconds, so we'll do it when it's up.
Come flag. It's on a melee, I think.
Yeah. Yes, you got me. He's stunned from Nova there. We're just gonna die. That was crazy. He got
Nova there. The Nova could be dispelled.
And the eye.
It looked like a swallow.
This is Donkey Talking in Group 2. I think I had conflict, but I also couldn't move.
Yeah, that's what we just said.
Me. Yeah, okay. Since you're here talking about me.
Oh, my thing says it hit Yugami.
Yeah, no, it was on me for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Either way, it doesn't matter. It's I don't know why it went to you guys though. I guess it can always, yeah.
He
That's
was stunned?
Or
Yeah,
was
that's
he
why
threat
he
on threat?
should.
Was you hitting the other boss with like totem maybe? You only did 1.8k, so I don't imagine that could have ripped threat.
I mean, I had, like Nova Totem would definitely hit it in Magma. But...
Yeah, but like you only did 2k damage to that other boss that did 5k and it hit you. So I don't think.
Yeah. Can healers click off salve?
Yeah.
Might help, but
could be it. No.
Yeah, that could help. Sorry, do we have someone on Dispels? I'm sorry if I missed that.
You're the you would be setting all that up, Tiki. Nobody
Okay.
else said anything.
Okay, no, I was just making sure. I'll get it.
the spells on Shadow Nova is only needed when like Is it necessary, or did
Oh no
people
no
just
no!
sit in a note?
I can drop a different totem too, just in case.
It's a different thing.
the fire buff on the boss.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I can just
You can
spell
spell
steal it.
steal it.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, the fire buff on the boss. I thought you meant the
Yeah.
stuff that are going on people. Might be misunderstood.
No, those can't be dispelled, but
I was dispelling it a few attempts ago, but this attempt I didn't. Because I was struggling with mind play range. Like I wanted to move out
Yeah,
of
that's
the
what
group.
I'm trying to
'cause-
say. Like, we don't need to take the mob too far away from the casters. You guys, like, every single time are dragging it opposite side of them.
I also think that like I don't know if a mage can do spell steal it even if it's no use, like it's a healer focusing on heals.
Yeah, I got it.
Is flame
We also
shot?
have, we can also focus purge from the shamans. It's not very. I don't think a healer should have to do it. We do have more healers than we need also, though. Another thing.
I was just gonna have the Shadow Priest do it. Just
I was doing it just this attempt because I didn't
Yeah,
have the range
the
on
Shadow
mind
Priest
play.
shouldn't have to do it, though. The enhance has 3 globals. We have 2 enhance. Just
Okay,
focus
that works.
purge.
Yeah.
It's also a lot of damage if it gets resisted though. It's just another consideration.
They could all do it every time. That's a fair point, though. If like, they don't have spell hit, right? We don't have an LA shaman. Okay.
Just have like mages and shadow priests go for it. Yeah, it's fine.
Let's reduce the downtime between pools. I'm ready check and I want to go. Should we like shadow neck before this fight? That probably wouldn't really do anything. Ellie and Mage are both off GCD. Ellie Shaman, no. Mage, yes. And Enhancement Shaman, no either, but they have more globals.
I think I'm missing Fort.
Healers click off Salve. Alright, doing a pull.
Focus targets.
5.
Oh.
Yep.
Somebody jot
Let's
down.
go. Let's go. Let's go.
Get out of the blade.
It's on Xabbu.
Pull the boss away from that fire if we can.
Yeah.
Or is it just on you?
Come flag.
Come flag.
Ah, you're on us.
Like, what the fuck?
He moved,
Jumping
but I don't know what
down into
happened.
that
He
like that, my
moved
guy.
back.
Is it possible to change the positioning up top so to mitigate against that, or are we kind of stuck where we are?
I think you're kind of stuck. This is kind of how it's been done for 15 years. I mean, the only reason why we're doing that is to avoid the imps from coming and stunning you and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, people just have to move away.
People just have to
So
do what they need. Yeah. Yep. Can't finish cast. You just gotta go. What happened on the early pull? Somebody jumped down, or somebody just early MD? Yeah.
Someone just jumped.
Literally auto ran. No, didn't even auto run. Literally jumped down.
He did like a 360 jump.
Like, bro. Was that Volsam? Who was that? Why did
Yeah, it
he
was
do
me.
that?
My bad.
Hey man, something about that space bar.
I'm telling you, the spacebar hits different. It is something crazy.
Make sure to put a Leroy Jenkins soundbite there.
The 360 to look back like, yo, nobody jumped. We said we were all gonna jump.
What the fuck, Gozu? How did you not get dismounted there?
Bro, I don't know.
I feel like I just want to get a clean look so we can figure out what the next thing to fix is, but we have to get past this conflag. Yep, at least one of them.
If anyone ever had a mage and did some ZG croc farms, man, I'm telling you.
I start LOS litter, but I jump in. I don't think I've ranged you. I'm like going on the... Yeah, so at the very beginning I will be LOS and I'm popping a Hellstone and stuff. But... Speaking of which, I need another one.
Another Celestial background on the pool.
We don't talk about
Cycles
that.
into the pool.
Yeah, we don't talk about that. But I do like Salvation.
Yeah, I'll stay up here because I have plenty of time to run down and even on a 10-second pull timer.
Okay, everyone's in here. Let's get full buffs. Remember to focus on X.
Oops.
Yep, slash focus X.
Melee might as well Demon Sling now. We haven't even gotten 5 minutes in the pool, so get her done. All right, everyone's ready. I'm doing a pull timer.
Hots on MPRC. You guys can. Well, I guess you guys can't. Never mind. It's fine.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, let's lust.
Come flag, by the way.
Good job.
Okay, Pyro,
Spell.
spell.
You moved back. You should have waited. Yeah.
Tank dead.
How long is the conflict debuff after it hits you? How long it stays on you?
Like 5 seconds, I think, something like that.
I don't. It took a while. I think he moved back and we took a tick and died.
Yeah, you gotta stay up.
That's why it's like you can only run right back in if you trinket it.
Trinket
when you
it,
Get out.
yep.
Yeah. So don't get that confused. You have to stay out the whole time.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, healers that are getting it, like your first time you got it, your second time you just gotta stay out the whole time. I'll put a flare down too, so I keep forgetting to keep putting it down, but just so people know where they should stand. If anyone has purple flares, that also might help better than the gray ones. I don't know. Doesn't really matter.
6 seconds, by the way.
Got out
Make a
quick though,
weak
which is nice. So there's some improvement.
And it's about... What is this? What are they saying? It's...
If I get targeted for Shadow Fury, it's at my current position, right? I can't like run away and then it goes out.
No, it's just where you are, yeah.
Because I ran away from it before.
Did it follow you?
I think I avoided the damage, but like
Oh.
it hit on all the melee. So it was like, well, maybe I resisted it. I don't really remember.
So that was what that was. Then I died, I think, because healers were trying to heal that.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of the healers started dying from Flame Seer, so...
When you move back in, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, Flame Seer is a different thing.
Oh.
The second dead onwards was all conflagration. Like, it was the damage of conflag on top.
Oh yeah, it looks like it was Flame Seer and Conflag.
The first one as well.
Yeah, Flame Seer is throughout, but... Yeah, and Jalen, I think the Shadow Nova is 10 yards to... It gets casted to where you are.
Okay.
Even if you move, so initially, so if you move, you
Yeah, it
can
didn't
avoid it.
matter anyway.
Yeah.
Cool.
I wonder, is it worth it as a tank to free action this fight?
I don't know if it works.
Do I have any on me on this tune? I don't think I do.
I have 10. Do you want me to trade someone?
Yeah, 1 second.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, we gotta get a new feral tank. Our feral tank's not feeling that good. Let's go. Worst case scenario, we can try to 2-tank with the paladin, but
I think it's possible since that it's a demon.
I'm pretty sure we have feral tanks available. But if you have to go to the bathroom or do something real quick, now's a good time to do that. While I
Where's
figure that
Sunday
out. They're done, so that's why.
Does anyone have a repair bot?
I'm messaging them right now. You might as well hearth out and go to the city and get more consumes and stuff. I don't know if anyone has a repair bot. We might have some more.
Can a healer stay back? Who's here? Noff, can you go on the ledge? Or Xabbu.
That's another tank.
Let me see what gear set I have on PTR.
Are you able to heal me from there, Xabbu, or no?
I doubt it. He seems so far away.
Yeah. What about now? I'm not sure if it's LOS or if it's distance.
You just the fight.
Yeah, so.
You should be. Oh, no, I'm in combat.
Daddy, please.
I don't think we can run.
I don't
Maybe.
think so either.
Yeah, as soon as they go outside, they will kill the
Reset.
Horite. No.
No, they just kill us all.
Through ice block even.
Yeah, I was a little limit testing, so I don't do it when the whole raid is here.
Thanks.
Also, if anyone feels like they have to go soon, we have like an Ellie, a Rested Druid, a Rogue, and Hunter available. So don't feel like you have to stay in any of those spots.
Did they make an announcement though?
I'm just saying, you never know with these guys, man.
Yeah. They did the last time it was up.
Are we running it back tomorrow? Is the plan?
Still up. I'm down.
The Naru have not.
Hey, I have a question. What's like the advantage of like a warlock tanking that fire boss instead of a paladin with fire resistance?
You don't even need fire resistance.
Well,
Can't
or a
actually
paladin.
What's that? There's, you know, to be honest, there's no real good reason, but it's just how it's always been done historically, and it's just a little bit easier to position the fires while also maintaining threat. So, for example, when the two tanks need to reset threat. I need to position close to the other boss, and so that they would fireball me while also maintaining threat. But honestly, like I don't think threat's an issue. So I think eventually we'll see a prop paladin do it.
How long does the fire patch just stay down there out of curiosity?
Like not very long.
Okay.
Like I make a row of 3, so she blasts, I sidestep, she blasts, I sidestep, blast, I sidestep, and then I like make a little U, and then done. It's like 8 seconds, we'll say, 10 seconds.
Okay. I need a warlock DPS too, if anyone knows one.
I do.
Yep. Jeez. That yeah. Yeah, it seems like a paladin tank could for sure tank that fire boss.
Yeah, you wanna try?
No.
Yeah, I know. I feel like that's what everybody's done. It's like, yeah, it definitely should be better.
Like
so,
if people were like, I don't know, if we had this boss down and this was our second time in, it's like, yo, let's try something new. Let's try you tank this. I don't know, man. My opinion, all you have to do, right, is like moving the boss around every couple seconds in a circle.
yeah, and maintain threat, and that's it.
And maintain threat, which you already do.
But here's the thing: once we go to phase 2, it'll be a little bit rough because now you have people blasting, and the paladin cannot be in melee range.
Yeah, but can you like max range it? Like maybe the paladin can like do the Tauren teleporter shit, right? I mean, that's super wishful thinking.
I mean, maybe he has
max range.
such a big lead that it doesn't really matter,
Yeah,
right?
That's the hope. Yeah, but I mean, I was watching some of the threat meters, and like people do get to catch up, especially because like warlocks are like putting on a bunch of stam gear, but. I don't know, because they're also
like on
not putting on
Theris, you can max range the bolt on the paladin tank, right?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And I think what I need to do is Searing Pain a little bit less and just go back to my DPS rotation. I don't think. I don't know.
Is your warlock able to log in pretty soon?
I'm just messaged them on Discord.
Cool.
Oh yeah,
we can do an
I forgot
attempt
him.
without him if we. Okay, cool.
No, he's here. He's here.
Just invite him. We'll summon him here. I'll do the rundown for Coco. So Coco for Twin Imps. Huh. The twin. What is it? The Aerodar twins. Do you know the fight already, or do you want me to explain the whole thing? Or just what you have to do?
I've done it like years back, but I did it
As a
from
tank,
DPS
you're just making
standpoint. I never
sure
tanked it.
you tank the boss within range of the casters who are going to be on this high ledge. So you're gonna have to be kind of close to the wall. I'll put a flare down. You get this stacking debuff that reduces your healing taken. Eventually, you're gonna have to go jump in fire real quick to cleanse yourself with those stacks. So, like the way to do that is like when you're incapacitated from the boss, the secondary threat should be able to rip it or hold it, right? And then you go cleanse yourself, and then basically whenever it happens to them, you'll be secondary threat because you're a bear and you have insane threat. So you and Xabbu are just gonna be top 2 threat. Whenever one gets incapacitated, the other one's gonna hold the boss and let the other guy reset his stack. Ideally, whenever like let's say Xabbu starts with the boss, ideally when it's your turn to get the boss, your stacks aren't insanely high. So like I think as the off tank, you kind of want to be like resetting them every couple stacks to make sure they're low. Not exactly sure though, but that's like how I would surmise is the best strategy for this.
Okay.
Do
I take
and the fire
damage?
Huh?
Do I take fire damage when I
You'll take a
reset?
little bit. It's just like a little
okay.
dot probably. And I think the only other thing is the fires are put down where the warlock tank shoots, like where the warlock tank gets hit from it. So like when it's your time to reset stacks, I think it's communicated with him to like go near you, and you'll see the fires on the ground. You'll grab it and yada yada yada. There's a bunch of other random shit the boss does, from stunning the raid. The boss also like X, which you'll see when you get in here, can also conflag people. So like if any of the melee or you gets conflagged, you have to get away from them. Shouldn't really ever happen, but maybe like really bad RNG or like some weird threat shit happens, and that'll happen. Is Jet here? I think he's on Discord. Let me message him. Oh yeah, no, never mind. He's here. Okay.
My bad.
You're good. Why did I say Jet?
Yeah, I was about to say, is that Jet?
It's not Jet.
Okay,
Jet just had a different name. He had a different name yesterday too. So like, I can't remember what it was. It was like Enjoyer or something. Can Mage's Ice Block and Flag stun and remove it that way?
No. Cloak, or Ice Block, or Bubble does not remove any of it. Do not
You
try.
can banish it though.
You can vanish the cast, yeah.
So for this boss, we might actually have Xabbu start with it, since he kind of has been tanking it, and you'll just stand on top of him and try to get secondary threat. And so if you can come to where I am real quick, Coco, you can actually, you don't have to go on this ledge.
Yeah, I see it.
I'm going to put a flare where the boss is going to be tanked for the most part. All right. So just try to keep the boss over there. The fire warlock, or like the warlock who's tanking, will be over here on that side. So like when it's your turn to reset stacks, he'll be coming in from that side. So just be aware that that's the fire area will be somewhere in between the boss and that flare, most likely.
Cool.
Link disc? Yeah, I got you.
Gozo, to answer your question, no, unless you have a PvP trinket. I'm pretty sure. You just wait it out or PvP trinket. Those are the options as far as I know.
Donkey Clap, can you... Or are you probably still getting more consumes?
I'm on my way back.
Sounds good. Get some water real quick.
How hard did they hit?
Not very, I would say.
She hits like 3 to 5k, but they can crush, and I got crushed by 10k.
Yeah, it's the healing itself is not so bad. I think it's when you get like too many shadow stacks and your like healing is reduced by like 50%, is when it starts getting hairy.
I have been checking the logs. I can Coca. There. Check the tanking channel.
Oh, I mean, like, you're pretty much wearing the same shit that I'm wearing.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool. Nah, I was just wondering, like, how beefy, like, should I go for this boss? But all right, we'll be fine.
Not very beefy, because you have to like be pumping thread at the same time while not getting hit. You know, it's like Blood Boil.
All right. We'll go without Pete while he's getting his consumes ready. MP and Autistic, or Autist, make sure you guys are doing the right curses. Since we lost that other warlock,
I'm still doing Curse of Elements on
Can we
both.
summon Donkey?
Yeah, we'll summon him.
I'm right outside. Sorry to hold you up.
Yeah, you're good. Who's taking first? We're not have Xabbu take it first. I'll mark him square for now. I'm gonna take toe off of tank assignments for this. Okay, Tiki put the healing assignments in the chat.
/focus.
/focus X right now. And I will do a poll. 20.
Does this lock have the weak aura?
He's not in the raid right now.
Oh, okay.
We're 24 manning it because makes sense. Demon Slaying.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Dodge of Mangle.
Okay, let's get a lust.
Blaze. I mean. Now access.
Come flag, come flag, come flag.
Dispel.
Try to over aggro now, and I go reset my stats.
Target you.
One of you has to fair fire the boss too when you get a second. Xabbu, stop attacking.
No, I already reset it.
Oh, okay.
I can conflict soon.
I don't know how, to be honest.
Come flag.
Can flag on Conway. Good job getting out, bro. I mean, it still hit a couple people, but...
Stack high. Stack high.
Never mind. It looked good.
These little shadow mobs are getting like 3 melees off.
On the casters?
Yeah. Like 2 or 3 melees and then they disappear. I don't know if that's because the boss positioning's changed or something, but...
Yeah, they're supposed to despawn by the time they get to the range, so maybe, I think
Yeah,
they
they get
spawn on
creepy.
melee, right? So I think maybe the melee need to be a little bit more under the...
Underneath the
underneath,
HUD instead.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. We'll do that.
I had a hard time targeting those.
You're not supposed to.
You're not, yeah. Another
Yeah.
thing too is we need to position the boss. Like I think we're cleaving too much. Like I'm accidentally cleaving a lot on that fight, and like not hitting cleave. Like I'm. Oh, I am hitting cleave. Huh. Well, there you go. Well, looks like I'm hitting cleave because it's available. I don't know that that really mattered. It didn't seem like I was ever gonna get conflag, but probably don't want them that close.
Yeah, but I mean, I think Fusion wiped like 10 times before they decided that they should literally not do anything, like no Blade Flurry, no Cleave, no totems, and it just made it so much more predictable. Because like a conflag on the melee is kind of really frustrating.
Like it hit a Ret Paladin there though. Like he's not hitting that boss, is he?
Maybe he has a Consecrate.
Yeah, he also has a Super Sapper.
Yeah, but like you're talking about like you guys should be getting healing threat that out produces those, right? Like
true.
Like a Super Sapper should never beat a healing over a 2-minute fight, right? Or like a
Yeah, but we're only like 20 seconds in, 30 seconds in, and also they have a 120% range.
Like 50%.
Yeah.
Or 50 seconds, excuse me.
Yeah.
And when threat was high, I swapped to that boss and looked at it.
There's probably some healers I forgot to take off salve too.
I gave all the healers lights, that's all.
Oh, okay.
I was looking at the healing meters to see which ones are which.
Well, I was gonna bring up that if it hits the 3rd threat and like I'm like up there, then it's totally on me. But
I don't think you were though, to be honest. I don't know. It looked like all the healers were up top. Although to be honest, I didn't pay attention past second. I just knew I had like a huge threat lead.
Do one of the Druids have Fairy Fire?
both of them should be Fairy Firing on cooldown. No, we don't have them Fairy Fire. We have the Feral one instead. If it resists, it resists, but you guys should just spam it.
Yeah, I mean, you can have if you need a shadow to reset flame strikes, you can always bring the Sacrolash a little bit closer to the range, but I don't think it's usually necessary. Hey Pete, do you need a summon?
Okay, is everybody here? I'm missing 2 people.
Pete's here. Let's get rebuffs. Do we have lust for this pull?
No.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay, I'm gonna do a pull timer.
Thank you for the shield, Holly. Appreciate it.
Boss is a demon.
5,
Focus.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Melee, you want to be on the other side. Hamu, swap sides with us, okay? Run through.
Oh, like that?
No.
Come flag.
I can flag. Can flag.
On you.
That's fine. Come flag. Come flag on melee. Sorry.
Okay, show me where exactly.
That's on me.
Show me exactly where
Like we had just said on the last pull that the melee should position on the inside so that the things aren't hitting the casters. So you were on the inside on the wall, and I asked you to run through the boss, and you ran around like 3 times.
Here and then turn.
I'm not inside the room anymore, man.
Like here.
Like where you were when you first started the boss, I just wanted you to run through to the opposite side and tank it that way. That's all you had to do. Might be for wiping us. Trying to call that out, and somehow I didn't hear the siren telling me to get out of the raid.
Did you have focus set?
Yep. No, the siren and everything was telling me to get out, but I was trying to like look at where he was positioned and communicate where to go when all I needed to say was run through. How far did it explode? Like 10 yards.
Yeah, you just gotta basically the second you get it, you just gotta book it.
Book it, yeah.
Yeah.
I get that. I feel like sometimes I see people really far away.
The other thing is if it's the melee, you know, you run one way. It's kind of like mother. Like the other people can also run the other way. You know, create some more separation. Give people more room for error.
If you explode while moving, is the radius bigger?
I don't know. I would think jumping might make it bigger, but. I wish there was like a. Does DVM tell you who's getting conflag, or does it just say conflag?
It tells
My
you.
DVM's.
It's telling me in chat, which is like not really reliable enough for me.
Mine's in the middle of the screen.
I don't know why.
The weak aura should be the thing that's in the middle of the screen.
But that's only if you have it. It doesn't say who has it.
Yeah.
Mine probably went off there because I heard a siren, which I never heard here. But
Yeah. Does Thames have a Sentinel pack, by the way?
They do, but I didn't see anything pop up.
Yeah, there is. I can link it. I just linked it if you want the times.
Thank you. Yeah, sure. You guys have a lot of time too. 3 seconds.
Okay. We'll have less for this pool. Everybody get in the room, start buffing. When you die, just start running back immediately. If you see it's a wipe, just run it to fire. Type beat.
Make sure when you get up there.
I'm gonna just say all warriors. Nobody hit whirlwind or cleave at all. Just no whirlwinds or cleave. Let's see if it'll stop hitting us. That's the only thing I did was whirlwind. Oh, looks like it got me. Unless I did that after. But,
Okay, I think we're all ready to check.
We got this.
Yep, set
focus
focus.
to X.
Pete, you see where diamond is? You run it up to here. All right. Pull timer.
Full timer. Demon slaying.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Like that?
Yeah, perfect. Thank you. That way we'll never cleave that boss and all this shit's on us. Lest
I'll stop my bad.
Conflag.
Let me know when, Hassan.
Yeah. Okay, now I'm trying to do it.
Stun.
Pirate spell.
Try to
I got
overtake
it.
it.
I got it.
Okay.
You can reset.
it's on
Reset.
CQ,
That's-
CW.
Probably
Okay, I'm back. I need to...
Melee, if you need to reset a stack, there's fire down.
I'm at 5.
Yeah,
You can
Come
over-
flag.
what I can.
overthrow.
Oh, it's
Flame
on
flag,
me. It's
flag.
on me. I'm running out. It's too late.
You're too far.
Move
MP,
away
you
from
are.
him a little bit if you can. Like move towards the tanks.
Oh, I got conflag
Towards
now.
the tanks.
20%, go.
I use a Nightmare Seed.
Oh, I'm dead. I think.
How does that go on me, bro? I'm not even hitting the other fucking boss.
Yeah,
I don't know.
was looking at
That heal shit
threat
ain't working.
meter.
Or no, the threat meter ain't.
I was
We
looking
had
at
it,
threat
though.
meter, dude. The healers were nowhere near the top. Like, it was
What?
FPS. Yeah, I honestly don't understand.
Okay.
I mean, maybe you just have to prepare to be a conflict target, no matter who you
Yeah,
are.
that's fine. I'll prepare, but like that time in my mind, I was like, I'm good, right? Like, I'm under the cubby, not even able to cleave that motherfucker.
The positioning was fine, right?
No, the positioning was way better for. Seemed like everything else.
No, it's kind of how I wanted to do it when Pyro was. But whatever.
Hey, so, when you did get conflag though, you did run out. Did anybody get hit by it?
I think
What was
I don't know.
what was the actual wipe there? Like
The wipe was people were still close enough to me to get hit from the residual damage. I don't know if so. Are they taking damage if they're close enough to me, or if they are close enough when it hits, everybody just takes this dot? Like I don't
so
understand.
it's an explosion at the end, and then it's a personal damage to you, and an AOE as well.
Yeah. So it looked like I hit all the melee. I didn't get far enough away. I did run as soon as I heard the thing. It was like, out.
Yeah.
But
By the way, where Jalen
I don't
runs,
think you hit any melee.
yeah, because it didn't seem like people exploded. But like if you look at the deaths, it was like a Shadow Priest, a Resto Druid, a Mage. And then the Ret died, and then a Warrior died, and then I died. So it seems like healers died first. So something happened. Something was funky with the healing, unless people were just like overly focused on healing you.
Yeah, when Jalen exploded, a lot of the heals were going into melee.
Yeah.
Range did get up to like 11 stacks.
Also,
before it got
right
destroyed by
right
the shadow.
before I ended up exploding, I called for the melee to reset their stacks. So we were also taking like a 2-second fire dot amongst a couple of us, and it's not enough to kill us, but it probably was enough to like shift focus. I don't know if like that is necessarily what caused the tank death, but so did I not explode on everybody? I ran away.
I didn't get any damage from you.
Yeah, you seemed like you
I'm
ran away.
fucking
Maybe
so
one
good.
person. Maybe one person got hit, but I think we should also have a set point where melee do run, so that
It'll be
if
that
someone
ramp.
does fuck up, yeah. So like where you died is probably where that should be. Like looking at the bosses, it's to the left. So that way tanks and the melee can drag to the right in case of emergency, just to give more room for error.
Yeah, Celeste also called a run to the tanks. I just thought everyone got affected at that point, but cool. That was our best attempt, more or less. So
Yeah, we have a lossless attempt here, and then maybe we'll get it next.
If we reach phase 2, it's like a kill, right?
Yes, yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
Pretty
all we
much.
needed was like 15% there, and you're done.
Everybody needs to jump down in that case, right? Like,
Yep.
instant.
yes, we'll call it too.
Yeah,
Also,
and I don't think we
another
get anything
conflag?
from cleaving, right? Like I think her health resets to 100% regardless of how much HP you bring her down.
Yep.
So like all the AOE stuff is literally pointless. Like cleaving, whirlwind, whirlwind obviously single target.
True. No point in sweeping or anything. All right. Ready checking. Get your mana. I'm not gonna pull when you're at 20, but ready check so I know you're good to go.
Cool.
Okay.
Feeling good about this.
Oh, actually, I'll make it a little longer.
Yes. No, 15 is perfect, I think.
Yeah, I'll get it.
Yeah.
Set focus.
5.
Yep. Set focus to X.
3, 2, 1.
Demon Slaying also.
Related to the place, Coco. Is that good?
What melee would just be ready to run.
Okay.
Fine. Just remember we're running to our left.
Can flank.
I'm running away. I'm running.
Yeah, perfect.
Melee still got hit, or maybe not actually.
No.
It's on Xabbu.
Yep, take it. You're sitting.
He's got a buff. He got a curse as well.
She's gonna follow you as you don't take it.
I'm back.
Melee, you might need to reset
Yeah,
this next.
actually.
Yep.
Just
Go to the fire and reset if you need.
I'm taking.
Yeah, that's fine.
Fair fire the boss when you can tanks.
I might need some extra.
He's dead. Heal Xabbu.
Come flag.
Come flag on both
melee.
sides.
Oh yeah, that's dead. Somebody didn't run out.
One hit me.
Girl, come flag.
Yeah, that was me, but I got absolutely no warning. I had to look at the text and I was too late.
Do you have X on focus?
No.
You have the weak aura?
I have the weak aura, but didn't
You have
tell
to
me
have it on
anything.
focus. That's why we say before every pull put X on focus. Is so that weak aura works.
While she's casting it, she'll be targeting you, and you'll see the cast bar.
Should we also set somebody to heal conflags so that not everybody's swapping? It is a lot of damage, so I don't
That's
know.
what I was gonna say. I know there's some groups I know who did it, who just threw all the Wrestle Shamans and a Shadow Priest in a group and just lust just to get through phase 1.
Yeah, I mean that's what I.
There's a shitload of healing. That's
what I recommended too. You gotta. It's the healers are really going to be carrying a lot of this.
So like maybe like the healer list isn't on pool, but like maybe like 10 seconds into the pool, 15 seconds.
That might be. That's a great idea, I think.
Because at the beginning, the healing is not a problem. It's just for sure when like flags go out, we're getting like multiple Shadow Novas. Melee are getting high stacks, getting reduced healing. Casters are getting hit by the mobs. I don't know.
I legit think like the second the conflag is cast, like that's when you should list.
Okay.
Because that's usually when things start kind of getting a little ramping up in terms of.
I'm gonna share this week or one more time for you guys. Hold up. Where is it at? This one right here. Make sure you put the boss we're not hitting on focus.
NPR, just be careful when you run to like the north side of the room, because the last two pulls you've ranged me.
Okay, all right.
True.
I'll try to stay on that corner in the left side if that or the.
Like what Otis said, I on that last one, that weak aura didn't tell me we hit Volsam. I just saw that boss stopped targeting our warlock tank, started targeting a warrior, and casted conflag. Like I had, all that shit open and available, so kind of was clear that he was getting it.
I have the boss targeted. I wonder if I can just call it. Then I'll just be the person to say who it is.
Flames here dispellable or no?
I don't think so. I think you just eat it.
You just gotta heal.
You heal through it, yeah. By the way, does anybody have a repair bot or no?
Yes, one's put down right now. That's marked star. Okay, while you're in the room, just start focusing X real quick. Make sure you have focus target of target and target cast bars on. Focus cast bars. Somebody also said fire resistance totem might be good on this fight. Sure, if you an enhancement that don't need fire or water mana spring, I would put that down. to like 20 different words. I don't know how much it affects Flame Seer, but any resistance should help. Okay.
1 second.
I'm
Sorry.
seeing 3 people.
Slap us. Yeah. All right. I'll start calling flags on people, but like by the time I call it, it's already too late. I feel like, but it may help. I don't know.
When I moved that first time, it was really easy. When I had my focus in my peripheral vision, so I would say everyone has their focus up. We shouldn't wipe to this anymore.
Yep.
Everybody knows that we're all targets for conflag. There's no healer only conflag. That doesn't exist. Our threat's just too big. So we're just gonna do a pull timer now.
Thank you.
Demon slaying.
5,
4, 3,
2, 1.
Okay, melee or everyone less except for the healers. Watch your threat. Let's get MDs in a cow or CW whenever he can.
And flag on
Yugami. Yugami, run out. Get away from Yugami, guys. Good job. Make sure we're healing him back there.
I'm blinded. I'm trying to take it over. Actually, I just reset my stacks.
A healer, let's go. If you haven't already. Oh, you did. Okay, cool. Heal NPRC.
I'm in 9 stacks. Can you take it?
Melee reset stacks.
I'm trying to. You need to stop.
I'm.
Can flag on Garter. Get away,
away.
Garter.
It's on Xabbu.
Heal Hamu, or other tank's dead.
Yeah, it's the only tank, so you gotta go.
It's gonna go on. It just blinded him.
Yeah.
I wasn't even attacking. I was just standing there.
Heal
We can still
Hamu.
kill it.
Yep.
I only have 2 stacks, so I don't get blind. We're good.
This
Can
was
I
the other
go
boss.
on
Can
both
flag on
sides?
export.
Bolsam?
Just keep killing the boss. It's fine. Let's try to kill the boss. Get to the next
Running
phase.
back to me. It's gonna run back on me.
Just watch for conflags. I'll call it MPRC's dead.
It's gonna go on all the ranged.
It's on halfway right now. It's gonna go on Little Bear. Little box him in.
Alright.
Okay, the boss is gonna get big and
Everybody
fight
jumps
this.
down at this point.
Jump down now. Everyone jump down, jump down. Just get used to doing shit.
And that's
then
pretty much
Can you still reset your stacks, or
Yeah,
just on a
only to
Nova?
the
I guess?
fire, only to the fire debuff or to the Nova, yeah.
You just have to take any fire or shadow damage. That's the only way to reset. There's a lot of fire damage going to the raid from a Flaming Seer, so most of the time the shadow is not an issue. But
I'm just saying
sometimes
on
it
the
is.
second phase, she's mostly casting fire, so I think Shadow Fury or Novas are.
Oh,
is her only
for second
reset.
phase, yes, that's correct. That's why everybody stacks.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah. Progress.
Say Volsam, or not Volsam, of Garter. Just try to go the other side.
Yeah.
One, I think healers are more LOS on that side, and 2, you probably run into the fire more so if you're on that side. So
Yeah, I lined the healers.
Healers,
as long as you get out, that's the most important thing.
Was Warlock positioning better, or was it? Did you guys still have line issues?
It was fine. There were moments where like you were a little too far from us.
Okay. I guess that she doesn't really do any AoE. Like, there's no reason why I can't tank her, like, almost phase tank, you know?
Like closer, yeah.
Yeah, a
I
little
mean, as long
closer,
as
yeah.
the fire isn't unmanageable from it, yeah. Which it shouldn't be.
Yeah, it was weird. Coco, if you have like high on sex and I don't manage to overtake it, just run to the fire and melee just have to adjust to you.
Yeah, I mean, like I wasn't even attacking, and on the threat meter, you were
Yeah,
over my threat, but she was
I
still
don't know
on
what
me for
happened.
some
Like
reason.
I went to reset my stacks and
We can also try to bop you in that case. Bop Coco. Just
force
as
the
long as your
switch.
second threat, just to force the switch so you could like reset from that. Like I think worst case scenario, maybe we do that.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll try that.
I mean, obviously, like we wouldn't have known that ahead of time, but I guess it's just something we'll have in our back pocket.
Yeah.
How high up did your shadow stacks get?
You got like 9 or 10.
I was
Oh, yeah.
like 10 when she killed
9
me.
is 99% healing reduced. So
I think
Healers
it's
better
usually
pump.
5% stack.
It's 11, I thought, isn't it?
let's heal Pitensky. Wow.
it's 5% each stack, right?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was 11. I don't know. I'm looking at this here. It says 11, but maybe this is wrong. Let's see.
Don't forget to repair, guys. The bot's still up.
Ooh, I love me G-Bank repairs.
So repair brought down.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I think it is 5%.
Stuck.
Why did I get 11% from? Yeah. Maybe you're right. Maybe it is 5%. I don't know why I thought it was 11. True. Can you guys click this portal?
So we can constantly get
Out of
like
curiosity,
I'm sorry.
what's? Oh,
What?
okay. It's a wipe.
Somebody fell.
It's a wipe. Out of curiosity,
out.
what is the? You can't run away.
Just die, guys. This will be faster.
What's the fire debuff? What's the fire debuff?
It's damage. It's just
Because on DBM it says 9 stacks for the shadow and 5 stacks for the fire that it announces for you. So maybe the fire is the 11% one.
no. It's just
Fire's just straight damage.
damage. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Yeah, DBM's like set to tell you to run out as a melee when you get 9 stacks
Of
the
shadow.
debuff.
Yeah. Maybe that's why I thought it was 11%.
Yeah, I mean we've been going out before that, but
Wrong way, Cleveland.
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we're respecting it too much too. Maybe you just you do wait till you get like 50%. Then
Whoever
Oh,
did
man.
that just wanted to reset for last. I get it.
yeah.
Big brain.
I can't wait to do this with our like raids. We're gonna wipe so much. Gunflag on this guy. This guy wipes the raid.
Well, everybody's got to wipe 3 times. Everyone gets to call flag 3 times before they learn. You know.
That's 75
So
wipes.
we have to wipe
Hey.
75 times.
Honestly, my third conflag is when I learned, man.
I didn't get
So
the
it's
Yeah.
not wrong.
I will say though, wiping when it's not your when it's not your consumes that you paid for feels a lot better than when in live.
Yeah, this is
You're gonna
great.
be spending thousands of gold.
Is anyone like watching the red boss like very closely on the threat mirror to see what's conflicting?
looked-
It's always third.
I'm pretty sure it is hitting the third target, and we're just all like getting a hella threat.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
for
I
me,
looked
it's
last
okay.
last one, and it was like top 4 is me then like 3 healers, but I don't know. I mean, it changes, right? Like. toxic.
So you don't even need to jump or walk. If you just line yourself up like this, you can just run on.
Yeah. Although walking helps you to not run too far. That's the only
And you,
thing.
no, but you line yourself up so you're running at the wall at the end.
Focus X, everybody, buff up. There should only be a couple more people running. Looks like this new warlock. I don't know, I say new. You've been here a while now, but let's go.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. Good
It's just so much easier.
Cool. Everybody's in the room. Buff up. Roll up. Bird up.
Boss is a demon, baby. Let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna do a pull. 30.
Can I fix something before we go into that? Just in my UI real quick. I
How do I
apologize.
cancel pull timer?
Pull 0, I think.
Slash pull the amount left. Yeah.
Cancel it.
Slash pull 0.
I tried that. It actually didn't work.
All right, I'm good now. Sorry about that.
Okay, I'm doing pull 10. Demon slaying. Focus
5,
X.
4, 3.
Focus X.
2,
Focus X. Focus
1.
X. Okay, let's get lusts. Watch your threat. Let's get MDs into cow kitty.
I got up here.
Conway.
Flag.
I got hit by it.
Bob me. Can you bob me? Bob Hamu. Okay. Back.
Can you battle res me? Whenever Hamu.
You need to overtake.
Never mind. He overtake.
Yeah.
Can flag, max him.
Mix. Oh! Last second, he blinked out. How many did we get this attempt? 3 conflags. Like, can you guys just pay attention to it?
Yeah, like. Also, it's
my
the
weak
left
aura,
ramp as a melee.
It didn't show me anything. I don't know why.
Did you have the boss focused?
Yes, I did.
Is the focus target cast bar? Or target to
Yes,
target
I have
there?
it on.
You have to actually look at the cast bar.
What's the point of the weak
It's all
aura?
good.
Yeah, I don't get it either, but that's the only way to do it.
So is DBM doing the air horn, or is that weak aura doing the air horn? Out of curiosity.
The weak aura is doing the air horn.
Because I got air
definitely
horn that one. Yeah.
Maxim, did you get an air horn when it hit you?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't get an air horn for Maxim, but did for. It's very weird.
Are you guys?
I only get it when it's on me.
Like to get away?
He probably blinked because it was too late because he didn't realize he had it. That's the root of the problem. He didn't know he had it.
I feel like when you guys blink though, it like triggers automatically.
Yeah, same way when you like cloak it or.
Also,
it was definitely late. It was definitely late. I saw it explode and then human blinked. You just gotta watch the cast bar. I was also expecting something different. You just gotta watch it.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's like super major just having it in front of you. You don't even need like anybody to call out anything for you on this fight. We'll continue to try to call it, but it's on y'all.
I moved my focus target to the center of my screen.
I literally put it in the center and also made it like literally 3/4 of my screen. Focus target this. You know, I've always wondered what this game would look like if people just didn't have DBM and weak auras.
Careful.
Oh.
The pat.
What?
If you're in combat, die.
Oh, you pulled the pat?
The pat was
The little
popped, yeah,
pack
when they
thing.
went down.
Who
Okay,
pulled
we're
it?
to reset.
I did? They reset. You're good. Can we get reses over here on the stairs?
Please.
Oh, my low filter is on.
I have a feeling we're gonna. Does trash respawn? By the way, I feel like we're getting there.
Tiki, I can raise.
Right.
Yeah, it does, I think. But I'm not sure if they changed that now.
Imagine having to do the gauntlet every time.
No, thank you.
Where's the body of No Live?
In front of you.
He's in our room, the boss room.
Is this lustless?
Yep. Just missing kings.
Click focus. / focus X.
Hold on, sorry, don't pull yet. I was died on the way here.
Same.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, doing a pull.
Five, four,
Demon
three,
slaying.
2, 1.
Come flag.
It's on the tank. Everyone get away from the tank. Get away from the tanks.
Oh, that's rough.
Target you.
That can happen. Probably a wipe.
It's okay, maybe we can get another conflag here. Oh, that. Sorry.
Wipe it here.
Who got the conflag?
Tank.
Was it me?
Tank. No,
But
Coco.
Oh.
Coco got it. He wasn't the main tank at the time, and Coco just didn't run out. So, I don't know, Coco. Did you see that you had it? Because you could have ran out. and
No.
we still would have been fine. But I don't think you knew either. So
I didn't think the tank could get it.
No, but you weren't tanking at the time. Hamu had the boss. So like, I said it was the tank, but it was really you, and you maybe were like second threat, but right, you still could have ran out. And I've seen it happen to the tank too, which means melee just run away, and then it'll go to second threat, which is you.
Yeah.
Afterwards.
That's why I think we should have like a predestined position, because I think
we do. It's that other ramp.
Yeah.
People just like every single time one of you gets it, you run to some new spot. I don't. I
It's
can
like
put
a new
flare
thing.
down, but mid fight you're gonna not look at the flare and you're just gonna run where you think it's safe.
Fail me and suffer for eternity.
I'm like 3 for 3 going through that room and not getting dismounted, guys.
I haven't got.
Huge.
Yeah, you gotta put on your riding crop and then like go like bang left, like veer a little left and jump.
I don't understand why the weaker core is so inconsistent. It seems like a pretty simple thing to program.
Or we pull in with 23.
I'm getting people in. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The weak aura is cool when the alarm hits me, but if you fucking fuck your focus target, I don't see how you could get anything else confused. I mean, everyone's rotation is easy as fuck. Like the healers, I can understand the most looking at their squares, but nobody else really has an excuse. I'm hitting 3 DPS buttons. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
If you're a mage, you're literally arcane blasting. What else are you looking at? You know, it's kind of one of those things. You gotta have personal accountability.
Yeah, I'm gonna pee real quick.
Trying to get one more person in, real quick.
Are we still if they're at the same number of healers? I feel like we could.
Yeah, we can probably go with that. Okay, let's get buffs going. I'm already checked. I need salve.
Could warlock summon Donkey Cloud. Sorry.
And the rogue too, probably.
People have to click the portals.
Whoever gets the summon on this range ledge, don't move forward when you take it.
Get skill twins.
That's where we're at right now.
We're about to.
Oh, it's at 4 to 6. Okay.
Oh man, I'm so excited to do this on live. It's gonna be fun.
Okay, everybody, put X on focus. If it's targeting you with a conflag, you run out of the raid. If you're a melee, you're running to that smoke flare all the way over there. Ingrain that in your head. If you're a tank, you're running to that smoke. Or if the tank gets it, the raid as a melee group is running over there, and then we're running back after. Okay. Sure. Doing a
I
pulse
think
timer.
since. Yeah, sorry.
What were you gonna say?
No, I think like maybe we should just make it as a habit to like have both people move away from each
5,
other. I don't know.
4, 3,
I mean, that's
1.
true, and I typically do try to move the opposite direction, but when these melee are running to the wrong spot, I can't consistently run away from that flare. I have to judge where they're moving, and that's kind of the problem we're having. Less now, also.
Come flag on Gozu.
It's on Calculi.
I'm blinded.
Okay.
You-
Overtake it?
Yep,
Yeah.
take it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Dispel boss. Melee, let's calm down our DPS a second.
You need to get on the
Can
threat
flag
table.
soon.
I was resetting, yep.
I'm blinded. It's gonna kill some melee.
Can flag on guard, get out, bro.
I got Shadow
He got Shadow Furied.
We still have all the casters alive, right?
Surprisingly, yeah.
Blinded. Cow Cutie.
I think
Try
he's
to
saying you
over-
can block it off.
Dispel on the Alethus, please. Dispel.
Try to overtake it.
Come flag on Gozu.
You need to overtake it. Am I not doing anything?
I'm like over your thread right now, and she's still hitting you. I don't know what the fuck.
About you.
Okay.
All my stacks just reset.
I have it now.
Can flag. No life.
No, you gotta give it.
Okay.
Let's release and wipe.
Like camping.
We can do it in attempt where all the melee have PvP trinkets, but I'm not really sure that I trust people to instant trinket a Shadow Fury on them.
It can be dispelled, right?
Yeah, but it's like... Can it be dispelled, actually? Yeah, we could wear rocket boots.
No, I mean if you, the problem there is you're stunned.
I mean, to be fair, he started running a little late.
Yeah.
And like, if he rocket booted right away, I mean, maybe he'd be fine the whole time. I mean, even in like, right, let's say it can be dispelled, right? Let's say like the priest on global can't get it, or like the paladin gets it immediately. Like, was that second that you were stunned, is that enough to just fuck you anyway? I feel like it is. Yeah, like most of the conflag shit, people are running pretty late. And at this point, you probably have a feel for when a conflag's going out, even if you don't see a timer. So...
I'm gonna gamble and use one of those Chinese Weakhoras I see on the. So I'm either gonna be broke or I guess they can take my PTR money. Oh. Holy shit, I almost thought I pulled. I got you, bud. You guys can click while eating food buff. Yeah, open trade, Pete. Focus Alphys. Let's get Hellstones too.
Putting flares down again for the spots people need to be at. One right there. Okay, I'm doing a pull. No lust here. King Slam.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Can flag on X-Spork.
Blinded. I'm gonna let you take it and I just reset.
You have to take. I'm at 5.
You have to reset. I'm gonna stop attacking.
Bop me, bop me, bop me.
Second contact soon.
It's on me now.
Heal
Okay,
PRC.
I'm resetting.
Heal the Warlock tank. Hamu, you have it. Get out of the raid.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna bring her back.
Big heals on the melee. Yeah, we want that shot here, dude. God damn.
Be careful, reasons. Evasion. My blind's over. You have to overtake. I'm at 5.
Just run to the fire because I have 0 last rates.
Okay.
Contact soon.
Oh, I'm dead.
Wipe her out.
Was that with Lust?
Nah, no less there.
Target you.
It's gonna be hard to heal through that without lost on life. So much damage.
I feel that. It kind of was sloppy though too. I mean,
yeah.
Right? I think with is it ever hard to heal the Warlock tank? Yeah, one more Holy
Warlock
Priest
tank's
probably
easy.
makes it really easy.
Yeah.
Warlock tank's easy. Okay, I saw him dip
AoE
there. I don't know if that
damage.
was
Yeah.
just RNG though. Yeah, I mean, let's look at the death starting off. So Spork died probably.
He was conflagged. He ran out, and I think he just
Flag.
didn't
I
get healed
didn't
through
get a
it.
heal.
Yeah. Yeah,
Carter
that's
died.
literally not a single one in 5 seconds. Crazy.
I tried healing you, Xborg, but it said you were LOS, and then when I turned around to look at you, you were like right behind us.
Is that ledge being funky?
Was maybe the flare right place, and maybe that was out of LOS from where you guys are standing? It was like too far. Yeah, I got scrolls. I'll scroll you, Hamu. Alright, well, let's try to have this one be the kill. We have less that we should have everything up. What I would say for actually for maybe even melee too is like when Lust goes out, like hold your cooldowns for like maybe the end of Lust instead of like the beginning of it and shit. Some people are just like going ham. Like even I like held back so much there, and I felt like it was just easier for the tanks. So if you're like a hunter that doesn't have Feign, or your Feign resist, or a warrior, or a warlock that's not really a warlock, like any with the melee that are really high on threat, just stop attacking. I don't think
We
we
just-
really need my DPS to kill this.
Let's just if we just focus up. I mean, most of this is going to be like a lot of conflag and like tank stuff. You know, making sure we get straightened out. But we're right there, like 10%, 15%. So we just have to do like 3 cycles worth of conflags, and then we're done.
We just gotta get through phase 1 and we're good.
Now let's get Hellstones too. Who do you want Soulstones on? Beat-ups.
Healers, probably more than anybody.
Alright, I'll get halfway.
I think all the battle reses are up.
We should
Try to
blow
use
everything.
everything in this fight.
Yeah.
So.
Can someone go up and res Volsam? He's just up at the top of the stairs.
Is that another holy?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Sweet.
She's zoned in, I think you want summoner.
Does she know this fight?
I explained it to her. I said to focus X, run it with flag, don't fall off the ledge, spam heal.
Yeah. I'm gonna mark a flare spot. Are you in disc?
She's probably down here.
Yeah, she is. I'm gonna mark a flare spot for you to run to if you get called within flag. You'll know because your focus target is doing that, and everyone will probably yell it. That's all you have to know. Just heal the fuck out of the raid.
I think it's a little further than that flare. 'Cause I swear I've seen people stand here and we all get hit.
Okay.
Or maybe that's because they're still moving.
Behind the flare.
I'll do a second flare.
I got a purple one.
Yikes. Doing too much, my bad. Whatever. Okay, buff everybody, and demon slaying now, and doing a full timer.
Yeah, you guys just have to be careful, like, whenever we were setting the stacks with, like, threat, because 5 seconds of not hitting it, that's like 20k behind.
Did we do
Did
a
you
full
do that
timer?
DPM?
5.
I thought my DPM
4,
went through.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, lusts. Every blue.
Conflag on Glaive.
I'm running away.
Pyro, can we get a dispel, please?
You can't heal the melee from you guys over.
I'm gonna reset my sex.
Yep, I
Back
got
up
it.
the boss a little bit, please.
Reasons vanish.
I did.
Just back up the boss a little bit whenever you get threat again, okay?
He means away from range.
Just backpedal.
I'm blinded.
Stack high.
Should be conflag soon. Careful. Pyro's up. Can we get a dispel?
You
please?
should overtake. I'm at 9 stacks.
I'm trying to.
Conflag,
You got me, run out. You got me, run out.
Ask for Bobby if you need to.
I bought them already.
Yeah. Yeah, go in and reset it.
Heal Hamu. You got me Ankh if you have it.
I'm blinded.
I reset.
Stack high.
Try to get battle reses on people.
Thunder.
Right.
Trying to take.
Conflict soon, couple.
I have flame stacks instead of like the other one, so
Conflag. I'll
I'm
just.
blinded.
My stacks didn't reset.
You have to go into the fire.
I did.
It's fine. I have only 2.
You have to actually take the tick.
Yep.
Okay, I need to take it now.
Conflag's gonna go out soon.
Take
Warlock up. It's a warlock up.
Okay, everybody jump down. Jump down.
Nightmare State.
I can bureau someone. Who do you want?
Get Yugami up.
I can do someone too. Who do you want?
Okay, get reasons and get me up.
I got reasons.
I got Jay.
Big heals on everybody.
I may need to get eat
gonna
a Shadow
tank.
Nova. So much damage.
He died.
Yeah.
Give me MD. If you can.
If you have aggro, just run out of the raid, okay? Like it's on no live right now. Keep him
It's on
up.
the Shadow Face. Yeah, just keep him through.
Keep no live up. Keep him up. Keep him up. Keep him up. Everyone heal him.
Kick off salve if you haven't.
I'll stone it.
Target you.
We're not getting Shadow Fury right now.
Oh, there it is. There it is. That's Shadow Nova.
All right.
Need a
Spell
dispel.
barge.
It's on Hamu.
People need to
I'm gonna,
stack.
I'm gonna have to be
When it's
moving, guys.
When the Nova
You're gonna
comes,
have to
please
move.
stack.
Thunder on the boss. Oh wait, all the warriors with the active.
Please stack now. Stack, stack, stack. Don't move away. Don't move away.
Why did you run
with
out,
Nova.
bro?
We need you to stack our buff.
For this phase, everybody
Debuff.
stacks up the entire time.
There was people not getting removed the buffs. That's what was harder.
Yeah, if you get the Shadow Nova, you don't run out. You just...
Sorry about that.
It's the opposite.
It's all good.
Well, at least it's killable.
Well, that was a kill, pretty much, if we
It's a little bit
got
cleaner.
things properly.
Fog.
It's the big.
I submitted a bug report. I fucking vanished and it didn't drop my thread at all.
Another thing too is sometimes melee are dying. I know, like during the later portion of the fight, there's a lot of healing going on, but like when we're getting conflagged, we're not really getting focus healed in the same way the casters are. So like, are we running too far from you guys? Maybe we should move. Like, I don't know. I just
towards the end.
saw like
at the beginning.
like when Yugami. When did Yugami die? He died a minute in. So I mean, like that was kind of when it started getting hectic. But
It could depend on the range too for chain heals. And circle.
I mean, they have to get focus healed for sure. They're not going to get chain healed when they get conflagged, right?
Especially because they're running out.
Why are there so many corpses outside the raid?
They're
You can
PvP.
PvP outside. We'll get a repair bot down.
Maybe swap the spot, like the place where you drop conflags where melee should stand, and you drop the conflag where melee are standing right now.
Just have a set spot. Well, yeah.
Respawns.
Alright.
The respawns are going to come kill us all. Cause
No, they've reset already. Oh, no,
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 they don't.
No.
I'm telling you, they don't.
This is what Jalen did last.
Oh, she. Then jump down.
Okay, so it's pretty late for some people. I'm cool to like re-clear and keep going. I mean, this shit's like pretty much dead on next pool, but it's also not like we gain anything out killing it. So, other than experience. So, if you can't stay much longer, I need you to put yourself in group 7-8. So I can see like how many people I need to replace. Because if it's only a few people, it'll be pretty easy. But if it's half the raid, then
I think we might benefit from like going to the drawing board, watching some videos, see if they can do it. Some little optimizations that we can pick up here and there. But I think the basic principle is there.
Mobs reset.
Yeah.
We pretty much learned the entire fight, so.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm gonna come back and do this tomorrow around the same time. I mean, ideally, if I can do it earlier, I will. But I know the raid didn't fill because a lot of the Sunday raiders showed up to the PTR previously, and you know they had a raid tonight. So, pretty good attempts in. I will put up a sign up for tomorrow for any of the pugs. If you want to come again, you guys are welcome to. Anybody who came will have prio. Or anyone who came tonight will have prio. as far as I can do that. So, GG's. I know a lot of people had to go, so don't feel bad if like you think you broke up the group or something over here. Putting up the sign up now. Give me a second.
Thank you for the ride.
Yep, no problem, man. Thanks for coming. Same time, 8 p.m. All right, it's up.
That kill attempt there, I had 11 fire stacks. I was waiting for a Shadow Nova to clear it, but
He like
yeah,
never
I
did
hit
it.
11 as well.
Yeah, that's when I died too. I was like,
it's a lot of
"Is this guy
damage.
gonna do it?"
Like the boss damage itself is not very high, but when you have 11 stacks, it's just a lot of damage.
Yes. It's
There was a
hard to
Shadow
kill.
Nova that went out, but wherever it went out, they weren't stacked with everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I died a
just
little bit
folded
earlier than
over.
that, I think, though. Yeah, but I think people like